Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, we are reacting to Rooks' episode 3 of a Noob Plays WoW for the very first time. So we've watched episode 1 and 2, watch them back on the channel, I would appreciate if you did. And also we're watching episode 3 today. So this is him in Zenlar part 3. So guys, his link will be in the description. Go give him a like, give him a sub, I would really appreciate it. And also don't forget to like and comment on the video and give us a sub as well if you want to see more reaction videos and more WoW content. Let's get into the video and let's see what it is. Let's go.
Meal offered. Voodoo love sense placed. Now what's next?
Place and light the voodoo love incense. Now, oh my!
Hi, I'm Gazaniadak, and I'm about to get crushed by this horny dinosaur. I have some questions, but before I answer them, let's go back to where we left off.
Okay.
I had just finished my first ever dungeon, and upon hitting back, I was instantly ganked. So I decided to try out my new item, this red button, and it launched these missiles just absolutely.
Oh, the trinket. That's a really good trinket. I enjoy that one.
And accidentally started looting.
I was really surprised he didn't get kicked from his dungeon.
Squirting finished the last one off, and we headed back to Zul. And my reward for handing in this quest was either a Jabani deflector or an idol, a Volt Jumper. And since I'm still using my tutorial toothpick, I decided that I didn't need the shield, so I went with the idol.
Yeah, you don't want a shield, mate. You only want a shield if you're
because
tank.
I once again forgot that I can just right click. And with that, the hero of the horde was ready for his next mission.
Hey, let's go.
To free some of these mind slaves using some kind of chant, which I must have misread because we would go on to kill all of them. But before that, we had to go find this guy called Zuvembi Brewer Zekai. I ran up to where this little rodent was doing his thing and initiated battle. And then he told me to have a whiff.
Come have a whiff.
Unfortunately,
farted in your face.
Missed. But in the end, it didn't matter because he took a fireball to the face.
Yeah, let's go, dude.
To execute every last Gurubashi.
I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised that he went to that area first. Mainly, you do level up in Zandalar first, do a little quest in Zandalar first, in that area, then go out. But he's doing the other way. But hey ho, it is what it is.
But it only pissed them off. Realizing I just made a mistake and was Squirting nowhere to be found, it was not looking good. And then I found Squirting, who decided to bring the whole fucking gang over. And yeah. So for my second time, I hit the release spirit option, where I was reunited with Squirting and faced with this dancing ghost dude, who gave me the option of either respawning.
Oh, he's learning how to die now.
Damaged, or I'd have to run back as a ghost. So I chose this one and then leveled up for dying.
I never knew we could get XP for dying.
Straight back to where we died. And when we arrived, they had all left for some reason. And I also had this other quest just to destroy some stockpiles or something. It was pretty easy, you just have to light them on fire.
Yeah.
We then continued to free the rest of the Gurubashi from life. I handed in my quest to Zol the Prophet, which rewarded me in gold and XP.
Boy, let's go.
I then had another quest to sabotage this dude's gong, place down this urn and spike his drink. It was then time to fight the dude causing all this ruckus. So I ran off to find him and he just kind of appeared.
Yeah.
So I ran in for the attack, which I couldn't attack because apparently they needed to
RP. Okay. Right. Do you think we need RP and old content? This is one question I've always asked on the channel. So do you know when you go for Ashes of Alar, in Outland, or you go for Dragon Soul Raid? Them two are so long in RP, it's ridiculous. It really puts me off going there because I just want to get the mounts and get the transmog from there, but I can't be asked to go there. So what do you think for old content? You could skip the RP. That would be cool, Blizzard, if you could add that. Really, especially for Ashes Lab. But look, guys, let me know if there's any other old raids that does not need RP at all, just to skip it because it is annoying.
He then called Zul and Old Mon, and then we commenced the fight. I started smacking him and he ran off to his gong, which didn't work, so he ran away. He then went to drink his potion, which also didn't work, so he ran away.
Yeah, because you've
spiked it. Put himself in the urn and just died, so there we go.
Yeah, let's go, boy.
I completed my quest and headed on out once again. But first, I decided to use one of my talent points. So I decided to choose this heroic leap ability, which just lets me jump on them. I opened up my map and decided what quest I wanted to do next.
Okay.
Which was this one. I started running to my objective when I noticed something on the map, a big star, so I ran towards it, which led me into this dinosaur bird camp looking thing. And then I saw him, big boy Bramblewing. So I decided to.
Oh, he's going for res? Let's go, dude.
I was doing alright until the spider showed up and rooted me. And I'm not gonna lie, at this point, I was starting to panic just a little bit.
Oh no.
I was getting really close.
Spamming your buttons.
But I killed him and panic looted. Being on such low health, I had to run.
Victory Rush, come on. Surely you've got Victory Rush.
I knew my troll life.
You're level 14, you should have Victory Rush.
But then I remembered, earlier I unlocked this ability called Victory Rush
yes!
that can heal me. So with my last 2 remaining brain cells, I spammed my 5 key as hard as I could and managed to get it off, healing me just enough to kill the spider. That was honestly the most intense shit I've ever faced, and out of rage I Batmaned this
Yes, play more of that where it came from, buddy.
I then finally decided to get out of this hellhole. And then I met a witch doctor and a rat. They gave me a quest, which was to make...
What's with the map at the bottom right for
So I
him?
accepted. So I ran over to this limp dinosaur. But I didn't know how to use the horny voodoo magic. And I don't know why, but I keep missing these
The
buttons
horny
that
voodoo
use
magic.
the quest.
Oh, that
Press
quest.
down the voodoo
It's a
tab.
side quest. I can't believe he's actually doing side quests as well. So he's not just doing the main quest, he's actually doing the side quest. Good on him, buddy. And he's probably reading all of the quests as well. Nice, let's go.
The horny magic flooded into him. Then ran over to the female dinosaur and tried to do the same thing. And I
Oh, this is where you have to try and get them to mate.
So I returned back to the rat and the witch doctor, completed the quest, which got me to level 15. I then saw this passive, which makes my strongest attack do more damage, and I can use it twice in a row, so of course I chose that one.
Yeah.
I then started with the second phase of the plan, which was to collect some bile sacs. But then the witch doctor wanted me to collect fragrant rushes. Sounded way better. Oh, come on. So I ran on down to the river and started harvesting the rushes. And then I decided to smack this elder Diamitromamadon and got a huge femur. Collected another rush, and then I decided to nuke this group of Diamitrodon. I think I said it right that time actually. But I killed them. And
Yeah,
looted
that trinket's
past the
strong.
digested pods. Killed another and looted some more pods. I
But
then
sometimes
looted
it does
some
miss that
bile
trinket.
sacs, which involved me killing these dinosaur snake chicken things.
Bing. Love it.
Took the bile sacs and finished harvesting the rushes. I then returned to the camp and handed in my quest. And then started with phase 3 of the plan, which involved me using a voodoo love incense and a romantic brutosaur meal. So once again I headed back to the dinosaurs. So I offered the romantic meal, placed the love essence, and then I wasn't sure what to
Oh,
do
he's setting the
next. I
table
got
out for him. You better do some music for him and all.
By a dinosaur.
Oh no.
And to be honest, I wasn't really sure what was going on, and then it launched me.
Yeah, I remember that bit.
Okay. And since that didn't work, I returned back and we moved on to phase 4, which was to use some aggression formula. So I used the aggression formula on the dinosaur, and he shrunk.
No way.
Died, I think. So I returned back once again, and this time we're going to do the exact same thing, but with voodoo, which worked out so well for me last time. So I returned to the dinosaur, who I may have killed, and found the button straight away this time. Brought him back to life and made him Dragonborn or something, I don't fucking know. And it must have worked because the dude started stomping off. So I followed him and he led me to this cave where he was fighting even bigger bird snake things. So I rushed in and started to help and used my nuke, which missed again. And then commenced an epic battle, which obviously I was not cut out for.
This is
Oh, adverts.
So I released Spirit to be greeted by this ghost dude again. He
Hey.
flamed me about my armor, and I mean, probably has a point since it's basically broken.
Yep.
So this time, I decided to hit the other button, and I
Cancel.
canceled.
Hey, you gotta run. Hey, welcome to the fucking club, dude.
So I made it back, and the dinosaur had finished the job for me. I was then looking for my body because I wanted my items before I resurrected. So I was searching.
Oh, that's great. You've been looking for your loot. Even I didn't do that. I think I just pressed resurrected. But yeah, I think I know what you mean. I think you play RuneScape, so I think you could, I think you're used to like going back and collecting your loot if you can. I think that's why you're in that kind of frame of mindset. But yeah, you just hit resurrect and us we get his loot back anyway.
Searching for it, trying to figure out how to get my items. And then I decided just to accept, and it gave me all my items back anyway. So I got the Gloomtail's head and headed back to camp. And I gave it to the Witch Doctor. And then I leveled up once again to level 16. And then I put my point into this skill. We then headed back to the female dinosaur to make the head as an offering. So I offered the head to the dinosaur, which seemed to have worked. And then the male dinosaur rocked up, and I didn't realize how small he was. I mean, it looked like take your kid to work day. And then we quickly got out of there before we saw something that we didn't want to see.
Yeah, it's not gonna be very nice, is it? A small one and a big one.
I returned back to the camp and claimed my Rastari Stompers. I then headed out once again and returned back to the city. And then I started looking for a guy to repair my armor, but this guy didn't have an
Yeah,
option.
here we go. The
So
first
now I
time
see
trying
how
to find the
stuff.
armor.
And then I found this person called.
I would agree that it's very hard to find someone to try and repair your armor. I wish they, is much more easy to find someone to repair their armor, or give at the beginning of a new player's journey, give them a mount that has a repair bit on them, just so they can repair instead of going all the way out trying to find somewhere to repair because they don't know where to go. But it would be nice. Well, who knows?
Master, and it seems to be some kind of fast travel system, which I'm so glad that I found. And then I found this inn and I changed my home. I then met with
Hey, you figured out the hairstone now. Oh, amazing.
Crimson cultists. I then found this weapon store which sold this great axe, which honestly I might buy later. I then continue on to find these crimson cultists. And I thought that they actually would have been named Crimson Cultist, but it turns out it was these dudes, so I clapped them. And then I finished the last one off. I then handed in my quest to Hexlord Ral, who wanted me to patrol the skies with him. So I jumped on.
Oh, I love these kind of quests. The quest that you just go in the sky and bombard stuff. I love it.
Throw these Farseer totems.
I'm just finding them fun.
Things. And after finishing off the last one, we zoomed back to the city, where I was dropped off, right in front of War Druid Lottie. I then had a choice between these two items, which I chose the waist guard.
Nice.
But before I continued with more quests, I needed to find someone to repair my armor. So I started searching, and then I remembered about the Flight Master. So I found an interesting shortcut and took a flight to the Great Seal. I was dropped off at the entrance, so I headed inside to look for someone to repair my armor. So I banked a left and saw this dude who was like a blacksmith and engineering dude. Surely he would have the option.
Hey, there we go, repair items.
I then thought it was finally time to return to the king. So I approached the king and finished my quest. And then my next task was to meet Solani in the Grand Bazaar. So I took a painful shortcut.
Ooh, that's a far drop.
And then took another bird to the port of Zandalar. I landed and then continued on with my objective. But as I was running towards my objective, I looked in this room and saw this guy just beating up this other random dude. I was kind of confused. And then this other
It's not even a red, just beating up anyway.
And then suddenly we were all turned into little dinosaurs.
Pull him
and
off.
we killed him. So after that side quest,
For 9
I carried
copper.
on, where I met with Solani
Love
and
it.
Esma, who wanted me to go handle some dockside ruffians. But before I did that, I noticed another star on my map. So I headed towards
Going
it.
for the res
Before
again?
being stopped by some Amani dogs, so I deleted them. I then found the guy I was looking for, who was some cool.
Yeah, this guy went too hard. He just
After a fight
enrages.
that was a lot easier than the bramble bird thing. I put him in the ground. I then moved on to kill these dockside thugs, which I smacked them down with ease. And then I saw a whole group of them and thought I could take them. So I ran back and resurrected and took a different approach this time. My plan was to just attract one of them, which worked until it didn't.
Oh.
So I ran back to collect my things, and then decided that
Oh,
this
bro.
dude was more my speed. I was just finishing off the thugs when I saw a rat who tried to take my clothes, but I managed to escape. I then nuked the remaining thugs, and then actually managed to kill them, and then finished.
Hey,
my
that
quest.
trinket's
I was then given
fucking
another quest
amazing
to
though.
collect
I love
some
that
heads.
trinket.
And I claimed my new cloak. My next task was to deliver some message and collect some tongues of gas ragon. So I delivered the message to this dude, and this dude. And then I met this chef called Houcher who taught me how
Oh,
to
nice. You learned some
cook.
cooking?
In
Let's
seconds, I knew
go.
how to cook things, like grilled catfish. and
Yeah, get
baked
yourself into
bread.
cooking, man. It's a good
I
skill.
delivered the final message and then went looking for these tongue things. I then jumped down.
Oh,
off
it's that
cliff
one with the
where map
Hydra.
was, but I couldn't see anything. And the map said I was in the right place, so I went over and started to hit this gong thing.
It's behind
And I
you.
turned around and jumped into life and the game. I then smacked down this Hydra thing, which was actually a lot easier than it probably should have been. And then I took the tongues. I was on my way out to turn in my quest when I was caught by
And
these
then
dune
you
riders.
pulled them.
I then turned around and there was only one of them, so I was sure I could take them. Okay. So I made yet another visit to the ghost dude, where once again he flamed me.
You
I
get
returned
more
to
than
my
that,
body,
mate.
Gathered my things and handed in my quests, which was my 100th quest. I was then
Hey,
tasked to kill
GG's.
these
100
disciples.
quests.
So I ran up to where they were and tried to attack.
Oh, I love this quest. So you hit the gong and you get
thing.
one boss at a
And
time.
this
Yeah, I love
cat
this one.
looking
I
dude
like- I
ran
remember
and
this.
started smacking me, so I smacked him straight back, but twice as hard. And then I smacked another one, and then I used these health potions, which I forgot that I had. Smacked another one, and then bopped the bear. Turned
We
once
need to put them
again,
on your
so
health,
nothing's good,
your action bar,
and
buddy.
ended in my quest. I then had to head back to the Golden Throne, so I jumped on a bird and headed back to the palace. I was dropped off, and then I made my way to the Golden Throne, where I was rewarded some war
Or resources.
which I don't know what they are, honestly. And then I zoomed out all the way on the map for the first time.
Oh,
And then
this
I
is where you let it
realized,
go.
how
Yeah,
fucking
this
big
is massive.
game really is. Like, really, really big. And I'm pretty excited because I think eventually
Let's go,
I'm gonna
man.
explore
I'm
it.
super excited for this. Let's go. I'm super excited to just keep on watching Roots and see how his videos turn out. And just him in general, finding how the game is as a new player. It's amazing when you do start World of Warcraft. It's amazing, honestly. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Make sure to give him a like, give him a sub. His link will be in the description of the video. Also, don't forget to give us a like, a comment, and subscribe. We would appreciate it. Also, and let me know in the comments what you think about the video, and obviously comment if there's any other YouTubers you want to go check out and any of their videos. I would appreciate that as well. And yeah, I'll see you later, guys. Take care. Peace.